Hey guys, welcome back to the House of Hughes. Rachel is at the gym this morning. I woke up like an hour ago, but I still sound like I woke up 30 seconds ago. But my mom is coming over to help me solve a problem that we've been having. I'm not sure if Rachel has mentioned. No, she told me she has. She's told you guys that Beckham's kind of chewing on his side railing of his bed and like chewing the wood. And we're concerned because one, wood isn't necessarily for humans. And two, we don't want him to like lay in splinters or to be eating wood. She's coming over, she's gonna help me wrap the siding, I guess we can call it, just the side of the bed with leather just so that he can't chew on the wood. This is my mom. She just got here with all of her supplies to help me with the leather. She's a lifesaver, so. Oh, she brought apple pie. Yes. Okay, life is good. Okay, here's what we're working with. Okay, so what are we thinking?
Somehow we need to wrap this and staple it between every one of the bars here.
Yeah, because there's all these individualized slats, as you guys can see. We want to put the staples under here so that he can't pick at them, so that it's safe for him. So, we'll keep you updated. As the House of Hughes is getting artsy. Okay, so we're coming along. We've got about 2 more pieces and then we'll be at halfway. And there's no sheet on the bed right now just because Beckham threw up last night, as you saw from our last vlog. Okay guys, we're halfway there. We've got this half done and this half done. All right, House of Hughes, quick update. We finished. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. We finished. There it is. But we just found out that the mattress that's in here, the mattress that's in Beckham's room is 20 inches, you said, right?
No, 10.
10 inches? That's right. 10 inches thick. And the mattress in the guest bedroom is 9 inches thick, so it's gonna give us a whole inch where he's lower to the ground because recently we're not exactly sure what happened, but just in the middle of the night, he like crawled over the top and out of his bed. And it's like, you know, a foot tall. And so he fell about 12 inches. So that made us really nervous. So this is going to give us another inch of space. So as I was saying, that's gonna give us about another inch of space so that he's just a little safer. So I'm gonna switch these mattresses over right now. And hopefully Rachel's not too upset that I don't make the bed because I'm about to explode because I'm so sweaty. Okay, I would say it's a 2-inch difference. It looks like a completely different bed now with the new mattress. And then we got the leather, so we're done. That's what it looks like. Woohoo! MVP right here. Thanks so much, Mom.
Let's go see what this little guy is up to. I definitely think that he's enjoying gnawing on the leather. I'm sure it hurts a lot less than gnawing on the wood. And you know, with Beckham, he is so afraid of things in his mouth. I really don't want to discourage him from putting like anything in his mouth, because if that gives us a shot at better eating, then I'm gonna take it. So I'm definitely not going to tell him, you know, no. So I'm glad we have the leather because that seems like a really good solution for now. Hello, my handsome. Hi, baby. How are you doing? So if you guys remember, Beckham threw up last night, so that's why he doesn't have a little sheet on his bed. It is in the wash. Oh my goodness. But you did really good with a blankie. Oh my goodness. While I get Beckham's food ready, I'm actually going to address this really quickly. I get asked in my comments all the time why Beckham and Blakely don't sleep with blankets. Blakely actually does sleep with blankets now. She doesn't really like them, but both of my kids sleep upstairs and we have like 2 thermostats. And so we keep upstairs really warm for the kids, primarily because Mr. Beckham, oh, he's so smiley. Hello, baby. Hi. my handsome. How are you, baby boy? Are you excited to eat? Yeah. Beckham is not coordinated enough to get himself out from underneath a blanket. So we actually experimented with that a little bit, and he got caught underneath the blanket, scared us to death, and we decided, you know what, no more blankets until he is old enough to be able to pull the blanket off of his head. We just don't want to risk any type of suffocation hazard. It's not worth it to us. We know that he is not able to do that. It is not worth the risk. There is no scenario in which I would put a blanket on top of him. That's just not what's smartest or the most safe for our situation. Now, the blanket that you actually just saw on his bed today, it was tucked into the side of the crib simply because we don't have the waterproof mattress on because it's in the laundry. We also did not do that overnight. I only did it during his nap, and I had him up on the Vivint camera the entire time right by my desk where I was working. So that is why we do not have Beckham sleep with blankets. It's just a safety hazard for us, and that's what works best for our family. I'm sure one day he'll be able to sleep with blankets, but not right now. Beckham got a bath yesterday and we're not going anywhere today, so I don't really want to put gel in his hair, but I'm just kind of loving the bedhead messy look. I think that he looks so cute. Yeah. Okay, so this is Bear, and Bear is Blakely's best little friend. Oh, do you want mommy to put the tray on for you? Good job, you're so close. You want to try to do it yourself? Turn it around. Here, do you want mommy to help? We turn it around just like this. Oh, good job. That is so cute. Blakely, can you say bear? Oh, is that Bear? She loves Bear, you guys. She sleeps with Bear. She walks around with Bear. Bear comes everywhere with us. And a fun little fact about Bear is that this was Hunter's stuffed animal when he was little. So we passed him on to Blakely, which is so sweet. Okay, Miss Blakely, can you tell the vlog your favorite food lately? Yeah, is it strawberries and chicken? Yeah, she loves fruit and meat. Okay, Baba, we'll turn on the TV. Believe it or not, this window behind me is actually closed, but it is, let's see, 5 o'clock, and it is just not dark outside yet, so I'm so sorry if this lighting isn't ideal, especially for a makeup tutorial. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wanna do this as like a dedicated video because I'm just like a tiny bit insecure about it. I am so flattered for those of you who have asked to see a makeup routine. I'm going to be showing you guys an everyday makeup tutorial. I am not a makeup artist. I literally have no idea what I'm doing, but I will say that I have gotten significantly better over the years with my makeup. I obviously film every single day for a living, so I do like to have just a little bit on my face so I feel like put together, but this literally takes me like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna show you guys all of the products that I use. I do have pretty dry skin. I'm the type of girl, guys, I just want to look like I am sweating. I know that sounds extreme, but I just want like a glow. You know, I love a glowy look, especially during the summer, but I live in Utah, so it's super dry. So a dry climate on top of dry skin. I use a lot of really dewy products, but that's what works best for me, and I'm obsessed with everything that I use. Everything that I use is also pretty affordable. I don't spend a ton of money on makeup. I like to invest more so in my skincare. To start off with, I am going to use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. I've heard that this is a the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury that everyone is obsessed with. I love this. I literally just get it at Walmart. It is so cheap. And I'm just gonna put that all over my skin as a primer. I am literally not kidding when I say this is going to be the most unprofessional makeup tutorial you've ever seen in your life. I'm literally like so nervous to film this. This is so out of my comfort zone, you guys. Please don't judge me. I'm also gonna be looking down because this is where my mirror is, and I just like don't understand how beauty gurus like film so perfectly. So with me, it's just kind of like, this is as good as it's gonna get. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but that just makes me look so glowy. It's like the perfect primer. And right now I am literally breaking out, and I have no idea why because I'm not even on my cycle. So love that for me. For foundation, I have been obsessed with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I know a lot of people love the matte and poreless, but I love the dewy and smooth. I think it's perfect. I do mix 2 colors. This is a really cheap foundation, so I feel like you can kind of afford to do that. But you guys know that I self-tan, so I'm always like a slightly different color. So both of these shades have the perfect undertone for me. So I just use like a little more or less of the light or dark one depending on what shade I actually am. I really need to spray tan right now, so I'm a little bit lighter than normal, but I personally mix the shades 235 and 128. This also has SPF 18, which is not enough if you're applying it in the morning. Girls, wear your sunscreen. You guys know I wear my sunscreen every day, and I put it on before I go to the gym. But like I said, it's 5 p.m. So I didn't put sunscreen on right now because this is gonna be plenty for nighttime, you know. I should also add that I literally apply everything with a beauty blender. The girls who can use brushes, like I don't understand. I literally can't. Like I'm not talented enough to use a brush. Like I literally don't get it. So if you have some insight, please let me know because it always leaves streaks on my skin. So let me just show you guys how professional I am. So I'll literally just mix it on the back of my hand and I'll be like, oh, okay, I need it to be like lighter or darker. I just hold it up against my skin. This is looking really yellow. So we do not love that for me. Do we feel like that's better? I feel like that's a better match. This is probably traumatizing watching me put this on because it's so much darker than my face. Well, my face is so much lighter than my body because I don't put tanner on my face. So just know that the end result will hopefully all come together. And if not, you know, I already gave the disclaimer that I have no idea what I'm doing. I literally do not know how beauty gurus like do their makeup on camera before like an event because I have so much anxiety right now trying to do this because I like want it to look pretty and I just like know it's gonna turn out horrible. Also, I would like to share a problem with you guys that you will only have if you have platinum hair. You have to like obviously blend your foundation into your hairline so that you don't look like a crazy person. So it always looks like I just have like the wrong color of hair and makeup all around my baseline. But I don't want to give up my foundation and I also don't want to give up my hair color. So that will forever be a problem that I live with. Only my platinum girls will understand. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat this 100%. This is a little bit too dark for my face, but we'll just brighten everything up with concealer. The concealer that I'm gonna go in is the Tarte Ultra Creamy. I am gonna warn you, this does crease under your eyes, but to me, it's still worth it around the rest of my face to have like a really pretty creamy concealer. It's also super full coverage, which I love. I use the color 29N. You guys, I'm so dumb. I already messed up. It's fine. I actually don't go in with concealer next. I go in with my contour first. So this is the contour stick from Rare Beauty. It's really dirty and gross because like I said, I'm not a professional, but this is the color Power Boost and I am obsessed with this. I like don't know how to contour, but I do with this because it's so easy to use. I feel like if you're new to contour, this would be like your best friend. I'm basically just gonna put it around like the outer parts of my face, just where the sun would naturally hit to make my cheeks look a little bit thinner and higher and to also make my forehead look just a little bit smaller. You guys, I'm literally sweating because I'm so nervous to be doing this right now. I'm kind of like laughing. I'm like, why am I like so nervous to show you guys how I do my makeup? It's because I don't feel worthy. That is why. I just feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, so as you saw, I literally just drew 2 lines down my nose to contour it, and I feel like it looks pretty good. Okay, I'm proud of that. Now we go in with concealer. So I'm just gonna put it down the center of my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. I am gonna use a pretty light shade of concealer because like I said, this foundation is obviously too dark for me. I basically just correct problems as I go. If I sometimes feel like the contour on my nose isn't like as visible because my concealer was a little bit too heavy, then I will just like redraw my contour on on top of the concealer. I'm sure that like that's not what you're supposed to do, but that's what I do and that's how I like it. Every time I lean forward, the lighting changes. So the lighting is probably going to be literal poop. I'm really sorry about that. Those of you who asked for this are probably regretting it at this point. I don't use an eyeshadow primer, so I also put just the tiniest bit of concealer above my eyes just to kind of act like an eyeshadow primer. I literally like don't really do an eyeshadow look, but I just do like a little tiny bit. You guys will see in a second. Next, I'm gonna go in with this liquid blush from Rare Beauty. I am obsessed with Rare Beauty, you guys. They have the best liquid products. I will also say that when I switched from powder products to liquid products, I feel like my face just looks so much more natural, so much more like skin. It's also so much easier for me because I can fix my mistakes. You know when you put powder all over your face and then you can't fix anything if you have to put like a liquid to fix it? Well, I love using liquid products just because I feel like it's so much easier to correct your mistakes and it looks lighter, it looks more glowy. So I personally just love all of the products from Rare Beauty, so you'll definitely see a theme. I also feel like they're a great price point. Like they're not too expensive, even though they're not drugstore. Oh, and this shade is the shade Happy. I believe that she has dewy liquid blushes as well as matte liquid blushes, and you know that I went for the dewy one. Next, I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty highlighter. This highlighter is in Transcend. It is the most beautiful color, you guys. I am obsessed. I just put it on the high points of my cheeks right after I apply that blush. I've also seen people mix the blush and the highlighter together, and it is so beautiful. You could really put it like all over your cheeks. The sun must have just gone down because my lighting just changed so dramatically. I am so sorry. That's what I get for not filming in natural daylight, but that's okay. Okay, I think it just came back. That is so weird. I also put a little bit on the tip of my nose and just kind of blend it up, and I think it looks so pretty. I'm gonna do a little bit more just because I'm kind of obnoxious when it comes to my highlighter. I wanna be like glowing to the gods. I'm the kind of girl that like wants to blind people when I turn my cheek, you know what I mean? Also, please note that this is taking me 1,000 times longer because I'm talking to you guys and I'm so nervous. Usually this makeup routine takes me like literally 10 minutes. This is gonna sound dramatic, but now would be the time to check your face, make sure you didn't mess anything up because I'm about to apply powder. My concealer's been sitting for a hot second, so I'm just gonna like re-blend it before I apply powder underneath my eyes. I should also mention the powder that I use is the Hourglass powder. I think it's called like the Veil something. I'm so sorry, I literally don't know the name, but I love it. And I think Jaclyn Hill told me to get it, so I got it. I take my powder and I put it under my eye, and I also drag it down the side of my nose because that's where I get the most oily. And then I also add a little bit of powder to my chin, which is another place that I get pretty oily. I never put any powder on my forehead or my cheeks just because that's where I'm the most dry. Now I'm just gonna take this little ColourPop palette. It's so tiny, super easy to travel with. It's called Nude Mood. And I am just going to put a really white light color all over the base of my eyelid just to kind of set that concealer down that I applied earlier. And you guys, like when I tell you that I don't know how to do eyeshadow, like I know that you're all cringing and this is like so embarrassing. I would do a makeup tutorial. But I'm just out here doing my best, okay? And then I'm gonna use this color called Bare to Wear. It's like a really nude, neutral color, and I just put that in my crease and I literally blend it out, and I'm not kidding, this is the only thing I do to my eyeballs. I obviously have eyelash extensions, so I feel like that really helps, and it just makes me feel like I don't need to do as much to my eyes. And I also don't know how, so thank goodness I don't have to do more. I feel like basically all that does is kind of like contour my eye and add some depth. I don't really like a lot going on with my eyes. I just like to keep them kind of light and bright. Don't want them to draw too much attention. And I have my eyebrows laminated right now, so I'm literally just gonna take a pencil brush and brush the hairs into place. I'm not gonna apply any product because that is the beauty of having your brows laminated. Now to finish everything off, I'm just going to use the Morphe setting spray. I love this setting spray. I feel like it makes my face so dewy. I'm just gonna spray that all over my face. Probably way too much, but that's the way that I love it. That literally just like melts your powder into all of your cream and liquid products. I'm like obsessed. After I do that, I literally just take a little Q-tip and I get all of the foundation off of my lips. And I actually don't wear a lip color. My lips are super, super dry, so I literally just lather them in Vaseline and call it a day. That is literally all that I do. It's nothing special, it's nothing fancy, but it makes me feel more confident when I'm filming. I hope that you guys enjoyed me doing this because honestly, it was low-key so embarrassing. I'm like cringing that I even have to go back and edit it. But if you guys want to see me like test out new makeup, I will totally do that. But just know that I'm never gonna be a beauty guru, but I am a girl who loves beauty, who loves makeup. These are just the products that work best for me, and I feel like they're all a pretty affordable price point. I do have a couple higher end things in here, but I think for the most part, I keep it pretty cheap. If you guys try or use any of these products and you love them, then definitely let me know in the comments below. But I hope that you guys also enjoyed seeing Beckham's new and improved bed today. The footage that Hunter got is so cute. I'm literally obsessed with him. He's adorable. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's video here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I want to remind you to be brave like Beckham, and we will catch you in our next vlog. Bye.